Once again, it's yours truly, Ricovibes. It's the one drop reggae show. Also, conversations with Ricovibes for the Tanya Mullen show. I've got on the line the one, the only, Miss Nikesha Lindo. Welcome.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Oh, man. I'm doing good, man. We're just vibing to the EP Paradise. Talk about the EP real quick.
Oh, man, I'm so excited about the EP. It's been a little while. I've been working on it since earlier this year, maybe even late last year, I don't know. But it has 4 tracks. It's reggae, definitely, but I don't know. I think it just has like a little different feel than what I normally do. But it's definitely, got that nice reggae vibe, and I love it. I just hope everybody loves it too.
Well, you emphasize it on reggae, but when I listen to it, I hear some neo soul, I hear some jazz, and I hear reggae. Was that by design? Did that's what gravitated you towards it?
It's well, let me first say it was produced by DJ Asha D, so big up to him, definitely out there in England and Leeds. And really, like the rhythms that he makes, I just gravitated towards them. So when he approached me and said, at first it was I think he was kind of like trying to play it off as a joke. He was like,
right.
I kind of want you to do this EP, but he didn't really want to ask me. But I was like, of course, because like when I listen to his rhythms, they just have a different type of feel. Like it's reggae, but like you said, it's kind of like infused. So that's what kind of just made me want to do it, because those rhythms are just a little bit different than what I normally do, but I really love them. So yeah, I could definitely see that.
Okay. Now, why now? You just had the Progressive Love rhythm out. It's still going strong. Why put out this project now?
I'm not even gonna sit here and lie and say that it was planned that way, because it wasn't.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. The Progressive Love rhythm, that was something that I was working on for years. So, I mean, it was through, obviously, Heavy Beat Records, and the label had to do the correct timing and everything on the coming out of that. So, I mean, to me, it actually worked out pretty well. Everything happens for a reason. So I was happy that I was able to put that out. That would be my first production, kind of then leading into this coming out. So it really wasn't by design, but I'm glad it worked out.
So 4 powerful songs on the EP. You've got I Love It, In Love With Loving You, Taken, and Paradise. Why did you decide to choose Paradise as the title of the EP?
You know what? I feel like that kind of had the feel of what the basis of the whole thing is, because if you listen to it, there are 4 love songs, maybe at different points of the love, but there are 4 love songs, and Paradise is kind of like the tip of like the love for all of the songs. Because when I'm saying I want to take you, I want to take the person to paradise, it's like you want to be at that ultimate level of love. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like that was kind of like what would encompass what I wanted the whole thing to be about.
Okay. You know what? If you listen to my show, you probably didn't, but if you listen to my show last week, I said I had one complaint about the EP. The only complaint I had was the songs were too short. As soon as I'm getting into them and I'm vibing, it's done. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just happened that way.
Yeah. It's all good though. It's all good. You've got the video that just dropped for Paradise. Talk about the concept of the video.
Okay, so the concept of the video, it really just supposed to make you have just a nice feeling. It's where we shot on the beach. Pretty much everything was by the beach. And I don't know. I really didn't want anything too like intricate or too, because it's really just a simple song. Really, just in love, and you just want to be with the person that you're with. You know what I mean? So it's just supposed to be a simple, just have that nice feel to it. Because when you say you're in paradise, you're supposed to feel nice. So.
That's true. And I watched the video, and you look very comfortable. Not that you didn't look comfortable in your last video, but you look more comfortable in this one. Was it because of the director, or you're just more seasoned into what you're doing?
When I did Talk of the Town, that was the first like music video that I ever did. So that could have I just wasn't. I didn't. That was the first one. I didn't really know what else to say. And then with this one, I kind of was a little more experienced in the fact that you have the director. The director is giving you directions while you're miming. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to be paying attention to the performance, but then they're telling you, move over a little bit. The lighting looks better that way. Turn that. So it's like this time I kind of was a little bit more familiar with the process.
And I'm looking at it and I'm saying to myself, now we're here, at least I'm here in this cold Atlanta, and she's got to show off that she's in paradise with the sun glaring and everything. And I'm like, gee, do you really have to show us this? The beach and everything? What's really good, man?
Well, I can't even, I'm from South Florida, so it's summer all year long here.
Boy. Yeah, just and see, she keep rubbing it in. It's summer all year long here. Jesus.
My bad.
Once again, folks, we're talking live with Miss Nikesha Lindo. The EP is called Paradise. Now, some folks, I went on your Facebook page, and some folks were saying there's only 4 tracks. Now, and other people have more tracks on the EP. Why 4 tracks on this one?
You know what? Okay. When I did the songs and I finished these 4, I was like gonna try to make more songs for it. But when I listened to them, I was like that's it. It was just like, it just felt like it was complete the way how I put it together and everything. So I was like, you know what? And then when I spoke to the producer, I was like, I think I'm just gonna do 4, and he was like, yeah, cool. So and we like the sound of it, and I just feel like if the way how I feel is good, if I get a good feeling from it, I'm not really going to try to force anything else on there. So I just decided to leave it.
Well, shout out to Asher D, man. He did a phenomenal job on this project. 4 tracks, Taken, In Love With Loving You, I Love It, Paradise. How long did it take you to compose all these tracks?
That's a good question. I want to say probably a few months. Probably a few months. It was actually that's a pretty quick time frame than normal. But it was just about a few months from when I got the rhythms, and then I wrote to them, because and as I always say, with me, like with the writing process, it's normally something that doesn't really take too long, because if I'm not really like feeling something, I just kind of move on. That's just that's just the way how I am. So the writing process was pretty quick for them, because I connected to his rhythms like that. So it was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, his rhythms are like, I love them. They're awesome. Wow. So big up to him, definitely.
Definitely big up to Asher D. The video is out. Can we see another video for any one of the tracks on this EP?
Oh man, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see on that. I sure hope so, though. I know what the next single will be, though.
If we could pick the next single, what would it be?
I'm gonna say I believe it's going to be I Love It.
Okay.
I'm like probably 90% sure, but I got it. I'll get the final word from Asher D.
Okay, all right, and we're hoping that we can see a video for that one, because we'd like to see more visual of Nikesha Lindo.
Yeah, definitely. I hope so.
That's right. Once again, folks, we're live on the Flavor Radio, of course, Reggae for Us, Paradise FM, Inside Gambia, One Harmony Radio, 106 Live Radio, and of course on the Tanya Mullen Show, we're talking live with Nikesha Lindo. What's next? What's next for you?
What's next? That's a good question. I have a few songs and everything lined up right now, collaborations that I'm trying to work on and everything to come out for next year. So I don't really want to say anything because it hasn't been done yet, and I don't want to jinx anything. So, but I definitely, more music as usual, more of the good vibes, and I hope that everybody will stay with me and listen to my stuff. So
gotcha.
Just more music.
The Progressive Love Rhythm, before you go, the Progressive Love Rhythm, wonderful rhythm. What's the feedback so far? It's been out a few months. What's the feedback so far on that rhythm?
Well, first off, thanks. And secondly, it's been I'm so thankful that I've had a very, very, very positive response on that. And it being my first production, I'm so happy. I definitely have to big up again to my dad, Willie Lindo, my brother, Kashif Lindo, for their help with me on this project. All the musicians, all the artists, all the DJs playing it, everyone who's listening, I'm so happy, everyone who bought it. I'm just like so excited about it because it was my first production. I definitely will be doing more. Absolutely. I'm working on the next one right now. So I'm just so thankful. I just don't even know what to say.
I got you, man. I got you. Once again, what are your plans for Christmas? What are your plans? The holidays are coming up. You're spending it with family, friends. What are you doing for the holidays?
Yeah, Thanksgiving is coming up, and I love to eat. It might not look that way, but
no, it doesn't look that way. No,
it might not look that way, but let me tell you, I can eat probably more than you.
Wow. Okay.
So I will be. Thanksgiving is coming up, and then Christmas, and that's gonna be my birthday. So
that's gonna be your birthday. That's right. What is that? When is your birthday?
I know you're not asking me that.
I may know when your birthday is, but the audience doesn't know. So can we please tell the folks when your birthday is?
Okay, it's on the day after Christmas. It's December 26th. It's Boxing Day for some people who celebrate that.
Yes. So that means you get a Christmas gift and a birthday gift all in one, right?
Well, you know what? When I was growing up, my parents were pretty good with that. Like, they were pretty good with separating it because they probably felt bad. Okay. But, you know, right now, like, I'd rather get a birthday gift. I mean, I feel like Christmas is, as a grown-up, I just feel like, you know, Christmas, celebrate with the family and the kids. And I'd rather watch, like, my nieces, nephews, and the kids, like, open their gifts. That's, like, the highlight of my Christmas, you know. So, yeah, so I birthday gift, put that on the list.
Okay. Well, you know what? The beginning of this year, I told folks that a few folks are going to be making waves for 2015 and 2016. You were included in those folks that I said, you know, it was a thing I call Mark My Words, and you haven't let me down. You brought out the Progressive Love Rhythm, you brought out a couple of singles, and now the EP. 2016, we're looking forward to bigger and better things from you.
Wow, thanks. Yeah, I'll try not to disappoint. I'll try my best.
This is it. I'll try not to disappoint. So where can folks get the EP?
Okay, so the EP is available on iTunes. They can go to my website, which is nikeshalindo.com, and the link is there. It's even on the homepage. So it is available on iTunes for purchase, and yeah, hopefully everybody will enjoy it. Okay.
And your social media, is it Nikesha Lindo, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? Give them back all that information, please.
Sure. It's Twitter, it's at Nikesha Lindo. Let me see. Instagram at LoveNikNik, LUVNIKNIK. Facebook is Nikesha Lindo. And my website, nikeshalindo.com. I probably have more things, but I don't remember.
You don't remember. I got you. Well, you know what? Continued success. We love the EP. You know, I know Jamaican Lady in the chat room, LeBrock in the chat room. They love it. You know, all the folks that have heard it. I featured it last week on the One Drop Show, and they love it. So continued success to you. I know you're kind of scared. You doesn't want to come into the chat because you're afraid of what people are going to say. But it was all positive. So, you know, big up to Paradise FM. You know, of course, you know, I'm just coming back from Africa. Paradise FM, the folks in the Gambia love you. So big up to Paradise FM before you go.
Yeah, big up Paradise FM. Big up yourself, Rico, the Flavor Radio. Tanya Mullings, hey, what's up, girl? Big up to everyone in the chat, Jamaican Lady, LeBrock, everybody. And let me just tell you guys something, because like Rico said, I am scared to go in the chat room sometimes when my music gets played. But he always sends me a message and tells me what everybody says.
And you know what? They tweet it as well, so you'll see the tweets. You know, Jamaican Lady is very good at tweeting, so you'll see the tweets. But they're all positive. They're all positive.
Well, thank you, and thank everybody so much, and just thanks so much for the support. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And on behalf of the Flavor Radio, 106 Live Radio, Reggae for Us, One Harmony Radio, and Paradise FM, we want to wish you happy holidays to you and your family.
Thanks. Same to you.
Thank you. All right, folks, there you have it. Nikesha Lindo. We're going to talk again real soon, all right?
All right, thanks.
All right.